Thanks, Megan. Now, times have changed. Scholarships are now available for many other skills besides just academics.
Indeed. Steve Nichols takes us through his lens once more to show us an emerging sport that may just help you get to college.
Things have changed so much since I've been in high school. Back then, there were no scholarships for fishing, but today...
It's for fishing and McKendree University. It's not a lot of a scholarship. A lot of it's more academic. It's hard to get, a lot of money for the fishing side because it doesn't bring in the funding like, basketball and all that.
I mean, I would have tried harder, seriously. Fishing, only recently I learned that there were actually high school fishing teams.
And so many people say that, adults, if they had that back when they were in school, that would have been something that they would have loved to have done. It's progressed, and it seems like it's progressed quite quickly over the last 5 years.
Michelle is determined to get a team started.
Really, when I was young, when I first started fishing tournaments, I didn't hear much about high school. And then once I started getting into like 6th, 7th, 8th grade, I started to hear about it a little bit. And St. T didn't have one.
That's where I really wanted him to go, with St. T. So we went to the board, we talked to Dr. Hendrickson and Principal Larry Daly, and they were all for it. And so that's how it got started.
You see, Maxwell's been fishing since he's been able to get on a boat, so this would be a perfect fit.
I know when I was like 2, my dad was taking me up the Sangamon River and fishing for whatever. He'd set the hook on something, give me the rod, I'd reel it in, and I guess ever since then.
He's done very well. He started at a young age. He was passionate about it at a young age, and he kept trying.
Determination on Maxwell's part, encouragement and support from his parents paid off in the end.
There was a kid I fished against in a junior tournament a long time ago, and I saw he signed to McKendree the year before. And so I asked him, I said, did this coach just come to you? And he said, there's a form on their website, and it's almost like a resume. You fill it out, sends it to the coach, and if he likes what he sees, he gives you a call. So a couple weeks after I sent it in, he called me and said he was interested. I went in on a visit and then said that if I want to come, there's a spot on the team for me.
So the lesson here is for the parents. Now, if your kid wants to spend all day in the backyard fishing, you should encourage that. You might actually prevent him or her from growing up and turning into a bitter old mediocre photojournalist.
It's absolutely not a waste of time, and it's a great hobby to have. You're outdoors. He loves to be outdoors. It's just something that can take you places.
In Decatur, Steve Nichols, WAND.